Joining me now is Ihuoma Nwaogwugwu, a member of the class of 2015 and the president of the Notre Dame Club of San Diego. Ihuoma, welcome to Notre Dame Day.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to have you on. What led you to get involved in San Diego's Alumni Club and ultimately become its president?
Great question. So my first thing was, once I got settled out here in San Diego, something felt like it was missing. And very quickly I remembered that it wasn't the sun or anything like that. It was that I wasn't really plugged into Notre Dame. So I went to a couple board meetings, just wanted to, find ways to contribute. And very quickly I volunteered to help with something. And that turned into me taking over a whole event. And, at the end of the day, being able to be with like-minded individuals and supporting the mission of our amazing university, there's no better place I'd rather be.
Well, boy, and it's been tough the past year, hasn't it, with COVID and everything that's happened. But your club has done a lot of good in the world. Let's start with your Dial-A-Domer wellness calls. Tell us a little bit about that, and how many people did you end up calling?
So our Dial-A-Domer was so much fun. It actually happened very, very quickly. It was a quick idea, and a big shout out to our community communications chair. She was able to get the list of all of the Domers that were over 65, Domers, family and friends that were over 65. And I would say about a group of 10 or 15 of us got together, and in less than 2 weeks, we were able to call 420 different people. So in each call, we just said hello, found out how they were doing, let them know about local initiatives in the area, if they needed any resources like grocery pickup and things of that sort. But the main point was to just let them know that the Notre Dame Club of San Diego cares about them and their well-being. And if they need anything, even if it's just to talk, we're here for them. So it was amazing.
Yeah, it sounds like an amazing initiative. And you also held a season of service from October to December that featured 8 community events that included blood drives, collecting candy and food for schools. Tell us a little bit about that, and what did it take to organize that all?
Of course. So I would say the number one thing that it took was our community, right? So no matter what event it is that we hold, we always get a good number of people coming out, whether it's to donate blankets, whether it's to donate food for Father Joe's nativity prep. We always get an outpour of love from our local members, family, and friends. So that's what it took. It took them. But then I would be remiss if I didn't shout out all of the different people on our board that are always so selfless every year to be the organizers of this event. So there's one of them that's a little bit dear to my heart because it's the one that I ran, and that's what really got me started in the club, is the Casa de los Pobres. We do a candy drive. It happened before I joined the club, so it's been happening for about a decade now. And we do a drive with all of the local parishes and schools, and we collect candy. And then at the end, we have a big candy packaging party where a bunch of alums and family and friends can come, and we package all the candy for this local community down in Tijuana, Mexico. And just to see everyone come together and just to take the time out is always so heartwarming, and just makes you remember that it's bigger than you. So that we've been doing for a decade. Nativity prep we've been doing for over 20 years. So it's just amazing, despite COVID, to have still been able to have opportunities to plug into our community and make an impact as Notre Dame.
Ihuoma, thank you so much for joining us, and congrats to what you've done, and good luck in the future.
Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.